In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Codex and Hyperframes to prompt your way to amazing launch videos or any type of videos that you want to generate. It's going to allow us to use AI to write HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to compose videos. And this is one of the things that I think a lot of people don't realize is possible with AI right now. But this example that you see on your screen right now is literally generated by Hyperframes with just the AI writing code. To start, go to the bottom, copy this, and we're going to install this skill into Codex. I'm going to say install this skill, and I'm going to say it's a Hyperframes skill so we can generate videos. So that's the first thing I'm going to send into Codex, and it's going to know what to do. We're going to say, yes, we do want it to install the skill. Okay, so it generated the skill. So now what I'm going to say is generate a launch video for the MacBook Neo, please, using Hyperframes. And this is just the basic version of it. We're going to get into a little bit more detail later in the video. And of course, the more context and content you give your AI, the better the result is going to be. So let's say it's your own business, you have a new launch coming up. If you add screenshots to the folder that you're working in, if you add your logo, if you add a script that you want it to follow, of course, it's going to be able to do more of what you want it to, or you're going to basically be able to get closer to your vision. But in this case, I'm just going to kind of have it work on its own and see what it comes up with. And that's what we can see here. Because there are no real product screenshots, it's going to make the Neo visuals in HTML, CSS, cinematic laptop reveal, interface panes, spec callouts, and a final product lookup. So it's going to write everything in code. It doesn't have any images, and I guess it's not going to generate any images, although Codex technically can do that, but the Hyperframe skill is probably focused on what the skill is telling it to do. Something that's cool that I want to show you is I opened up the files system, and then you can scroll down and see everything that the agent generated based on the skill. So we can go to the storyboard, for example, and we can see it generated a storyboard. So frame 1, the reveal, frame 2, feature, frame 3, the Neo workspace. So basically, it generated these frames automatically. And this is also where, before we generate the video with Hyperframes, if you have a vision for this, you can put this into the chat, and then it's going to base it off of that. So this is where, of course, we just put in a simple prompt, so it did it all for us. But if you have a vision for your product launch, your company, then the more information you put in, the more specific the output is going to be afterwards. Okay, so we have our first version. It created a 30-second silent launch video, so we could add music or something over this. So let's play it and see what it did. So again, it generated all of this with code, but it would be better if we had images, which of course we could do. It's pulling in information. Definitely not bad. Like, it's not perfect. Some of this the spacing of it needs to be a little bit improved, but just for generating a video from a prompt, not bad at all for generating a 30-second video, especially for the first version. So now we're going to take this to the next level. So what I asked Codex is, can I view this in the Hyperframes preview app? And I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a second. So basically, I asked it to do that. You might not have this issue, but it was having an issue with the sandbox basically doing it. But it told me exactly what to do is go into terminal, basically literally do this command. You can copy this, go to toggle the bottom panel. You can open up a terminal and paste that in and hit enter. And that will run this locally on your computer. So now here on the right side, this is all running locally on our computer. So there's open source framework that Hyperframes has, and we can play it, and we have this editor, and we can have this almost video editor experience here on the right side. And you can literally delete content. We can edit everything with this no code editor, essentially. You can see all the layers, all the renders, the slideshow, and then also add assets. So you can import media, add images, and then also add more information like captions, things like that. So there's a lot that we can add here in this editor on the right side. So I'm going to send off this prompt that I need to improve this. The spacing is off. And I'm also attaching a real image of a laptop to see if it can use that in the video. But I said it's not a bad start. So it's going to tighten the composition, use the real laptop image, copy it into the Hyperframes project, inspect its dimensions, and then update the preview composition and the fallback MP4 render. Okay, so it says it updated it. And now let's see, we can click play and the image is already better. And of course, we could add more images as well to improve it more. So far, the spacing does look improved. Let's see here. This is where I definitely noticed there were issues before, and that's also solved. So I went through and made that improvement. This is also the kind of thing that with better models, it's only going to get better. So when GPT 5.6 is released to the public, maybe by the time this video is out, it will be. Same with Fable. When more powerful models like that are released, we're going to get even better results on the first try. And then once you're ready, you can click export, and then we can download this onto our computer as an MP4 file. So if you didn't know that you could use AI to generate videos, now you do. Experiment with this on your own. I'd love to see what you create. Let me know in the comments what you're building. If you have any questions, what you want me to cover next. Be sure to subscribe to our AI Builder newsletter. Click the link in the description. It covers everything that happened in the last day in the world of AI, especially in terms of new models, new features that are being launched on AI platforms. So subscribe for free by clicking the link in the description, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more free content like this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.